Hey, I'm Connor, and this is your Cyber Psychology Breakdown for Monday, January 5th, 2026. In cybersecurity news, I wanted to talk a little bit about the recent Apple updates. We've had a few major Apple updates out for a couple weeks now, but if you're anything like me, you've been a little less proactive about updating your devices over the holidays. As of today, iPhones should be on iOS 26.2 and Macs should be on Tahoe 26.2. The most noticeable features in these updates were things like AirDrop codes for sharing with unknown contacts, reminder alarms, and offline lyrics for downloaded songs in Apple Music, but there were also some important security updates as well. For example, Apple patched two WebKit vulnerabilities that they said may have been used in extremely sophisticated targeted attacks. It's kind of vague as to what they mean by that specifically, but whatever they mean, it's fixed in 26.2. So if you haven't already, I'd seriously consider updating your devices as soon as you can. And if you're using an older device, you may not be able to move to the newest major operating system like Tahoe or iOS 26, but you should still check for updates. Devices that are still running Sequoia or Sonoma or even iOS 18 are still supported for security patches. So even if you don't get all of the fancy new features, you should still check for updates and install the latest security patches that your device offers. To quickly follow up on my stories from last week, the European Space Agency breach did confirm that the incident involved one of their external servers, but the investigation is still ongoing as to whether the attacker's claims about the stolen data are true. And the Fortinet MFA bypass is still going strong in the wild. On the psychology side, whenever I talk about updates, I always bring up the status quo bias and the optimism bias. The powerful combo of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and it'll never happen to me, means not a lot gets done sometimes. Classic research on the status quo bias shows that people disproportionately stick with the default, or do nothing option, even when the alternatives are clearly better. So take a few minutes this evening to update your devices. They'll be more secure, and you'll have some fun new features to play with. And as always, stay mindful, stay resilient, don't fall victim to update fatigue, and follow for more cyber psychology breakdowns.